Hello everyone. Hello my dear students. I am Umarova N.I. I'm a teacher of the Department of Comparative Linguistics, Faculty of Foreign Phonology, and today we will talk about telling stories. And the objective of today's lesson is to find out the answers to the questions. What is a story? Do you like telling stories? How often do you tell stories? Whom do you tell them? And how do you tell them? A story is anything told or recounted more narrowly and more usually. Something told or recounted in the form of a casually linked set of events, account, tale, or the telling of a happening or connected series of happenings, whether true or fictitious. Storytelling is art of bringing a story to life through the inflection in one's voice, rhythm, facial expressions, and hand movement. Here I would like to tell you where to find stories. Stories can be your personal experience, and also they can be found from the books, TV, or they can be taken from the movies, from the newspaper, or they can be taught from the other people through the internet and by email. There are so many strategies about how to tell stories. Read them aloud or tell them. But one of them is following. You don't have to learn the story and you don't worry about making mistakes. But you must be careful not to read or speak quickly, and you must pay attention to the listener. Now, I would like to give you some useful phrases for linking your ideas while telling stories. For the beginning of the story, first of all, to start off with. So, let's make an example. So, let's take to start out with. For example, to start out with, I was sitting at the restaurant and waiting for my friend. Continuing. Then, after that, next. For example, then I noticed something very strange that attracted my attention. Interruptions. Suddenly, unexpectedly. For example, unexpectedly, the waiter dropped the spoon to the floor. Ending. Finally, eventually, in the end. For example, finally, I found out that it was my nightmare. There are different types of the stories. You may use the following phrases when you tell funny stories. For example, I was cracking up. We were crying with laughter. He was rolling up. We burst out laughing. Okay, let's make an example. He was rolling up when I told him about my adventure. Next phrases are for telling accident story. I was in agony. I was so stupid. I can't believe it killed me. It was killing me. Okay, let's make an example. I couldn't believe that I was let down by my besties. Here are some useful phrases for telling sad stories. They are: we were devastated. It was awful. It was so sad. So let's make an example again. It was so sad to recognize that I failed examination. And of course, here are some useful phrases for telling stories when you are surprised or shocked with something or someone. They are: I couldn't believe it. I was in complete and utter shock. We were speechless. I couldn't believe what was like before my eyes. So let's make an example. We were speechless when we met him after 10 years because we thought he was died. Dear students and my listeners, I would like to express my many thanks for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation and information I gave you today will be useful for you in the future. Enjoy!